Hello friends, welcome to the lesson 2 of spellings. Okay, so in previous lessons, as I have discussed, that I will be continuing with lessons that how can you improve your spellings. Okay, so today I'm just going to talk about when you get confused where to use s or es. So whenever you are going to make this verb like verbs singular or plural. So to make a verb singular, you have to put somewhere s or es, and in noun also you have to make it like s and es, right? But you always get confused where to put s or es. So let's talk about where you can use. So add es if a word ends in ch, sh, ss, x or z. So these are the words you need to remember: ch, sh, ss, x, z. Okay, so especially like there are three only: ch, sh, ss. So if any word is going to end with these, it means you are going to put es instead of s. I don't think so that's very difficult for you to remember it, and I have taken so many examples to make you feel comfortable and practice with it. Let's say that here I have taken words that are end with ch. So launch, it is ch. So we will be making it launches. Then speech, ch, and it will be speeches. Then sketch, ch, it will be sketches. Stitch, es, stitches. Quench, es, quenches. Switch, es, switches. Then we have bench, again es, benches. Teach, es, teaches. Branch, es, branches. Okay, so I have taken sufficient examples so that you can learn it and you can keep it in the mind, because if you are watching these words again and again, now you become comfortable and you need not to get worried that how can I remember so many rules. No, it is not difficult to remember it. You can easily keep in mind if you watch this video completely. Okay, so ch means you have to add es. Launches, speeches, sketches, stitches, quenches, switches, benches, teaches, branches. So all these are with ch plus es. The second we have is sh. So whenever you have sh in the end, again you need to put es, not s. And the examples we have like eyelash. So sh, it will be es, eyelashes. Then you have wish, wishes. Okay, then we have push, will add es, so it will become pushes. Then we have rush, it is rushes. Then we have dish with es and it will be dishes. Clear? So the another example we have, it is with ss, when you have double s in the end, like class. So we will make it classes. Glass, will make it glasses. Actress, double s, we will make it actresses. Then dress, double s, will make it dresses. For business, we will make businesses, es. Then we have boss and we'll add es and it will become bosses. Then we have address and it will become addresses. Then we have carcass and we add es and it become carcass, carcasses. Okay, so sometime in fact when you find the word is in fact new to you and you do not know the meaning of it, but somewhere you have to make it singular or plural, like singular verb or plural subject accordingly. So what you will be adding, s or es. So if it is double s, so add es in the end. The next, when any word is going to end with x, complex. So we will make it complexes. Fox, will make it foxes. Six, will make it sixes. Tax, we will make it taxes. So any of the word that you have in mind that is going to end with x, so you have to put es in the end. Then with z, it is buzz, buzzes. Okay, so then there is another part of it, that is mostly word with and with o. So whatever the word you come in mind and that word is going to end with o. So with o, majority of time we use es, and whenever you get confused that you do not know what to do, keep in mind use es, don't use s, right? Tomato, so it should be tomatoes. Hero, it should be heroes. When you say go, it should be goes. When you say do, o, it should be does. When you say echo, it should be echoes. Okay, so I hope now I have like cleared all your confusions when to use s or es. Okay, need to practice it very nicely, and you can just keep learning with me for the spellings. All the best.